Hey everyone, how's it going? I haven't done a video in a while, but remember this? Planet Peterson, Flatzoid were covering it last week, and he brought up this picture of these wind turbines, and we're like, look, hidden Earth curve. And it went so much that made me want to cover this, but it went backwards and forwards. I had Where's Wally, where he made some comments. And it was arrogant attitude
Arrogant prick.
to this Wally that's drove me to do this, telling me what's what I can see and what I can't see in my own country. When I go on holiday every year to the coast, I can see a wind farm and I observe them with my camera. And this is just an optical effect that, we know there's no Earth curve, we know there's no globe, but it's just arrogance of Wally and his indoctrination and, so up himself, So I thought I'd cover this. I've got my own observation from a wind farm in Skegness on East Coast. Similar effect, look like they're hidden, but I'm going to show you how that's just an optical effect. So let's have a look at my own footage and we'll go from there. This is footage from Skegness Beach looking at Lane and Inner Dowsing Wind Farm, and then behind that there's Lincolnshire Wind Farm. I'll just play it to a decent spot where I can take a screenshot so you can see the supposed hidden turbine. And also pay attention to where rig is, because that'll give some idea of direction.
Mitch, that guy's just come floating out from
Right, so I'll take a screenshot there. Right, so as you can see, I've had to just adjust exposure and brightness a bit so you can see it a bit more clearly because it was quite murky. And there you've got your wind turbines that appear that blades are touching ocean, which would, in Baller's cases, point and say, oh, look, it's hidden by Earth curvature. So, as promised, now we're going to have a look and see why this is not the case. So, first of all, we've got to try and find out which turbine we're looking at. So, I was stood at this side up here looking at, and we watched boat sailing from substation, and it went past 3 wind turbines, and then I stopped it just shortly after 3rd wind turbine. And as we can see, there's 2 turbines. One's clearly appears higher than other, so I've numbered them 1 in red and 2 in blue. So we're looking at number 1 in red and number 2 in blue. The blue being the furthest one away. Hence it appears lower than turbine number 1. So we'll be using this one. So now we need to work out how far away that wind turbine is from me viewing it at beach. So we know, because like I said, pay attention to it, substation is, we know we're looking at Lincolnshire Wind Farm and we're not looking at Lynn and is in a dowsing wind farm. So let's have a look at where distance from shore Lincolnshire Wind Farm supposedly is. So Lincolnshire Wind Farm is distance from shore 8 kilometres or 5 miles. So we know this starts at 5 miles. But obviously that wind turbine's not at 5 miles, so we need to work out how much further than 5 miles we're looking at to that turbine. So if we go back to this, it tells you with a spacing of approximately 500 meters. So we've got 5 miles plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 500 is 2,000 meters. 2,000 meters in miles is 1.24 miles. So we're looking at a distance of 6.24 miles to that furthest wind turbine. So if it appears that blades are touching surface at ocean, then we need to know how much of that turbine's hidden. And I found this study by University of Leeds. It's called Offshore Wind Farms Could Be More Risky for Gannets Than Previously Thought. It's an environmental study on impact of wind farms on wildlife. It was previously thought that gannets, which breed in the UK between April and September each year, generally flew well below the minimum height of 22 metres above sea level, swept by the blades of offshore wind turbines. So all wind farms in UK, of course, at UK, have a minimum clearance of 22 metres. So for them wind turbine blades, that furthest wind turbine, to look like they're touching the surface, they need to be hidden by 22 meters. So 22 meters is 72.1785 feet. So we've all been told, haven't we, that, it's been measured accurately, this globe, for thousands of years, and it's got a set radius of 3959. So going on them measurements and using this Earth curve calculator, I type in a viewer height of 6 feet. I'm 5'8". I was filming freehand. I weren't using a tripod, so I've rounded it up to 6 feet. And I've also rounded distance to furthest wind turbine to 7 miles. It should be 6.124, I think, if I remember correctly. And it tells us that there should be a target hidden height of 10.6723 feet. Now we've got 72 feet a hidden turbine. That's 61 feet of extra Earth curve. This wind turbines appearing to be hidden by Earth curve. It's a load of rubbish. There's no such thing as Earth curve. We don't live on a globe. Earth's a flat plane, and these are optical effects. Refraction, as globers claim, it lifts things up. No, it don't. Refraction makes things sink. This is all optical, nothing to do with Earth curve whatsoever. Your globe predicts nothing that matches reality. Globe's a complete joke.
Busted.